Welcome back to another video. Since the Flash just ended its latest season, which is season 8, I decided to rank the best Flash villains of all time, so let's jump right into it. Starting with number 10, we have Cicada. At number 9, we have King Shark, a half-man, half-shark hybrid with a really great CGI model. At number 8, we have Gorilla Grodd, a super intelligent telepathic gorilla. I really liked his relationship with Wells Earbard and the one that he later developed with Caitlin Snow. At number 7, we have Killer Frost, who is Caitlin / her alter ego / an entirely different person. And I think she caused a lot of problems for Team Flash because the betrayal of Team Flash came from within the team, from Caitlin. And there's this part of Team Flash that's like, no, we can save her, and she's being controlled, but all that Killer Frost wants to do is just kill. So that dynamic was really nice to see. At number 6, we have Godspeed. I really like the suit and his powers, and besides, who doesn't love seeing a speedster, no matter how incoherent their story is. And now for the good top 5 villains. At number 5, we have Bloodwork. His CGI model is really cool, and his motives were kind of decent, and the way he went about it. And it was also really interesting to see a villain like go psycho mode on the screen, because not very often we see characters breaking out. At number 4, we have Savitar. I really enjoyed the portrayal from Grant Gustin of Savitar, playing an alternative version of yourself. That was really nice. And just the mystery of like how he can move so fast, and also how he was Barry Allen at the same time. At number 3, we have DeVoe, crazy smart character until the way they defeated him. And I think he posed like a really great rivalry for Team Flash and Barry and Iris as a couple. At number 2, we have Zoom, incredibly terrifying villain, and maybe a petty motivation, but he also had the best speedster suit to just like amp up the mystery and, you know, the terror that he brought to the show, and the mystery of how like he was Jay Garrick all along, and how he was able to be at 2 places at once, and how exactly he got his powers and stuff like that. So that was really cool. Now for some honorable mentions before we move on to the first spot. We have Captain Cold, who was here and there, but I don't think he was quite good enough to make the list, because there are other characters that I felt were better villains than him. And then we have Trickster and Weather Wizard. Now for the number 1 spot, the man, the myth, and the legend, I think we all know who I'm talking about, Reverse Flash. See, now, Reverse Flash is the perfect example of when you let the writers cook, you know, because Reverse Flash from season 6 and above, I'm not talking about that person, because it's clearly different from the one that we got in season 1. And the one from season 1 to 3, maybe 4 and 5, was like a lot more calculated and patient, and it took his time setting his plans into motion to take effect. But the one now in season 8 is out here creating timeline alterations, setting it up perfectly, but messing it up just for his plans to be foiled. But yeah, he's a lot more petty now. And if anything, I'll tie him up with like DeVoe and Zoom. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Peace.